stop on where it stops. This time I think I'm going to ride it as far around as I can. Before we know that it did a loop down in the city and then came right back up this way. Oh, look, there's a deer off to the right there. Oh, don't run into the... Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. We don't want a statistic. Oh, you silly deer. There's 3 of them now. One of them's going to be a statistic, I'm pretty sure. Get off the tracks, silly deer. There you go. No, don't come back on the tracks. I wasn't on that side to see it. Nope, nope, there it is. Jeez, they have death wish, these deer. Don't they look kind of moth-eaten and chubby? So that's one of the things, the animals you can see now. You can see coyotes. You can see, I'm sure this isn't anything new to console players, because they've had this for a while, but those of us on PC, this is really cool. You got birds now, you got... I accidentally ran into a bird the other day on my motorcycle. Squawked. I'm not exactly sure what he was up to, but... I ran over a coyote pup, unfortunately. I felt bad about that. And, I've seen cats. See those birds up in the sky? You can now interact with them, i.e. shoot them if you really wanted to. I've seen dogs, cows, deer, rabbits, and I just saw, while I was delivering some goods in a boat, I saw big orca fins, I think they were, and it was very stormy, so I couldn't really tell detail, and I was going really fast, but that's what they look like, 2 orca whale fins. You can only look how nice it looks. There's so much detail in it. I don't know if there's more detail in this version, but it seems like there is. I don't have ray tracing turned on because my computer can't handle it, but if you had ray tracing turned on, you would be able to see your reflection in the windows. You'd be able to see so much detail. And there's the driver in there. Just humming along. I don't think he realizes I'm here. I climbed on the that flatbed and then moved up to the... I was going to sit up on top, but then I realized I'd be tall enough to hit those things potentially above us and then get knocked off. So I snuck down here. I think if I got up front, I don't know how to sit. I'm not sure that would have worked. But yeah, we go through these tunnels and into the city. And then you do like a big loop. I can't show you the map while I'm in here because it won't show anything but the tunnel itself. Oh no, it does. But yeah, so you can see how we're going. And then we do a big loop down south, and we come right back out and go, if it's the same as before, we end up coming right back out and heading right back on the same tracks past it. Not sure it'll be the same though, but that's how it did last time. I tried this before, only I rode in the back. I got the urge to shoot at people, and the cops shot me with a helicopter, so I didn't get to ride the whole route. I'd ride the whole route this time and see what it's like, what animals you can see, and where the train actually goes. I've only seen the one place where it stops, and that's at the power station on the southbound. I don't know if it stops. It must stop on the northbound too, but I haven't seen that yet. I'm gonna find out. I've always wanted to know these things. Spur of the moment decision to hop on here. Ride the train around. Alright, no, where are we? Sorry. Alright, so we are going down that loop. To go a little farther out. So we go down there. Interesting. I don't know how we loop back around if we're going north again. I don't see where that's going to happen. I thought it would loop around the whole city, but it doesn't. It does a short loop down in here. And I feel like maybe we're going underwater at some point, like you're about to go downhill. I think that's taking us underwater. Yeah. Now you can't see. That's because we're in a tunnel. A full tunnel. I think we're going underneath the water. Take a moment to get a sip of water. Now where are we? Oh, okay. Going around a loop down there. Down by the docks. Oh, maybe this train does do a full loop. Alright, now I'm headed back north again. Oh, yeah. So we did a loop there. Alright, so we came down there, came across there, going back up here. Oh, there's the guy that down by the... Then we must... We'll just have to wait and see. Definitely curving back up east side. Hiya, folks. Let's see where we are now. I think we must be going to take this train here. I don't know. Where we're going to loop back out to the back into a tunnel again. That's where we are. Then we go up here. Remember it stopping again. Oh, we see the nicest parts of town when we go on the train. I've been curious about this ever since I rode it the first time. I thought we took the same route south and then turned around and went north again. And it does look like that, but I don't see how we're going to get over toward the power station. Because this is where I got on, right here, at the power station. We're not looping back that way. Oh, yeah, we are. I think must go into a tunnel. Yeah, there we go. And the magic tunnel transports us underground. Oh, there we go. I see it now. So, yeah, we're going to there and then back right up along the same route that we took. Only I think right here it splits and we go this way. And the other train goes that way. That's where we came from. I think that's what it's going to be because I remember it splitting. Really interesting. I know probably not too interesting for a lot of folks, but I find it interesting. Picture of her. Try to take her portrait with the train engineer. There we go. The LS 2004. Let's see where we are. Yep. That's what it... I didn't realize it. Okay, went up all that way and then it loops around. Comes back down here and that's where it splits right there. And then we'll head this way. And join back up the same railway there. And after that, I have no idea what happens because I got as far as a little past the split, and that's when I got killed the last time. So I'm going to try to ride it all the way around this time. For those of you who are curious as to where the railway goes, I am. I mean, how I've seen it running around. You know, I've missed it and seen it going past, but I never actually got a chance to see what route the whole train route is. I like trains. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool view. It'll be dark. The sunset in the background. Oh, and there's the moon. Cool. Let's see if any of those turn out. Alright, so that's, I think that's where we got on. Nope, not yet. We're going to split off before we go past where we got on. But that is the southbound track that we were on before, because I remember going past this place. I think we were coming along here when the deer were running alongside the track. I hope they don't do that again. Are NPC deer smart enough not to get squashed by a train? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. It's a really interesting view, though. Not usually going slow enough to look out the side, and I'm always driving, so. Just took the split. Okay, so that's the road we were on before, the railroad track down below. That one came from the power plant there. That's where it stops. I think that might be the only place you can get on and off. Because I've tried, well, I think you can, if you find a place where it's going a little slow and you're up above it, you might be able to jump on it. But jumping on the moving train is pretty dicey. Okay, now we're going inland. Past the power stations. That back and forth stuff there on the right hand side is the power stations. A bunch of zigzag roads in there. Or the power generation, I'm sorry. Wind farm, I guess. Unfortunately, there's no way to climb up in one of those. I've already tried. There is a door at the bottom, but you can't get in. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to go up along here. Looks like, and then around here. And then it looks like it cuts inland. Comes back around. and drops you back at the power station. That's what it looks like. So that would mean there isn't actually a train on the eastern side of the map, or western side of the map. I didn't realize that. There is no train over there. On the whole western side of the map, there's no train. It only goes in here, like from here over until you get here. There's no train. Oh, the deer are back. Run, run. Run, Bambi's mom, run. Oh, good. Just don't run out on the freeway and get squished. Oh, this deer has a death wish. For sure. Gravel pit. I didn't realize there was a gang that you could take out of the gravel pit. I guess I probably have already done it. I didn't realize it was a... I've got a little green check mark on most of those red circles where the gang member warfare is. This is the dry, desolate area. There's a lot of detail in here that you never really notice. Like these little stations at the side where they have supplies, like you don't pay too much attention. I think that's the U-tool place off to the right. Yep, now we're curving in. Oh! We go this way around. Okay. I didn't realize. Ooh, big tunnel. We must go right past the prison, I guess. Nope, not right past it, though. We're gonna go past the airfield. Airfield on the, I think that's the airfield on the left. Those pink lights, yeah, definitely the airfield. Those are runway lights. Oh, listen, you can even hear the, I didn't realize that before that you have a ding 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 of the intersection, you know, for the cars. I don't think I ever listened to that before. I realize they've included that in the game. It's pretty amazing. Look at all these saguaros. And those are expensive landscaping plants, I'll tell you that. These are really old ones too, because they're so big. Imagine what they've seen. If you ride your motorcycle or run through these shrubs, little animals run away from you, like rabbits, and I'm not sure what they all are, because I just saw them in passing, but there are a bunch of little animals. And at times there's like a coyote pack, and people have said that you can get attacked by it, but I haven't had that happen yet. Okay, where are we now? Going around the bottom of the lake? Yeah. Going around the bottom of the Alamo Sea. I'm going to come up here and go around this way. So we're going to go past the Cluck and Bell factory there. I'm hearing like honking noises that sound like geese or something, but I don't see them. Might just be train noise. Oh, up in the mountains. Okay, that's the train track I go on to go to my cocaine factory, which is right over there. Could hop off and go take a look. Just did a delivery from there today. Mountains should be interesting. We're going to go right past the area where I had to go to capture the Yeti. Oh, and here's look at the artwork on this. Isn't that cool? It's really cool. Don't look at it too closely. There's some inappropriate things on there. I hope I don't get a YouTube strike. Here we go, up around the mountains. We're going to go in a big tunnel. Yep, I think that is one big tunnel, then there's another big tunnel. Ooh, tunnels are kind of creepy. I think it would be very cold inside there too. Can you imagine the work it took to punch this through a mountain? And the precision you'd have to have. If you, like, I read a story one time about these people were making a tunnel through a mountain, and there were two teams working from either end, and they missed each other by about 7 meters in the middle of the mountain. So they had to redo the whole section. They didn't realize somebody miscalculated or something. They were just off by a fraction of a degree on their calculations, but it meant that they were like, you know, the width of your house apart underneath the mountain. And they had to dig separate side tunnels to make it work. That would suck. I think somebody probably lost their job over that one. How cool this is coming through here. I've often wondered if there was like secret access points and stuff under here, but I've never seen them. I've driven through there and I've ridden the train now, and I did not see any. Well, there's this the sawmill. So we're coming up. This is the area near people's bunkers. If they get the most common bunker, it'll be near that spit of land that's sticking out into the ocean there. And we're coming up on the Cluck and Bell factory. This scenery up here is just gorgeous. It really is a very, very handsome game. It's sort of mind-blowing how much effort and detail they've put into this game. And pretty soon they'll be releasing 6. I think in the fall is what they're predicting. Fall or toward Christmas time somewhere. I don't believe it stops here. This is Palmetto Bay. Oh, gun van goes by. I've already seen one heading south. Now this is the Cluck and Bell factory here. Yep. There's a geocache back here, right there off to the right. The Gcache, where you can find a little box. Cash. It's like a cardboard box with duct tape on it. It beeps when you get close. It's fun to look for. Sometimes a little annoying. You can't find it. It's supposed to beep when you get close. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But most of the time lately it has been. Alright, now we're out through the farming country. Alongside the mountains. So the mountains goes almost straight up here. Alright. So that means you really do have to drive around. There's no... Well, unless you have an oppressor, there's no easy way to get up in there. To get over, because some of the hillsides are so steep that you can't really get over. Oh, there goes something flying. Yeah, it's really cool to see the wildlife you can now see flying there. So there goes one there. That looks like a big bird. Okay. Yes. Yeah, see how big it is? I mean, we're on a train moving pretty fast. That bird is noticeable. I don't know what kind it would be, but... Goose or heron or something. This is pretty cool to see all these areas. You don't really pay too much attention. I've been there. That's like you can go underneath the railroad track there, a little divot that you can get through. Go explore these little areas. But you don't stop and take a look at all this stuff, but it's there. Somebody put it there. And sometimes it has a use in the game and sometimes it doesn't. It's just really cool. Right now we're starting to head east. Yep. Come down the eastern shore. Oh, sorry, I put a marker on there. And soon we'll be back down here to where we started. And then I'll hop off. Oh, there's a tunnel that you get when you're doing your dune loader from the north. You get caught in sometimes. They catch up with you about there. There's some little Easter eggs along the railroad tracks too that I haven't found them all, but there's some interesting little things. Down the backside here, there's a little series of boxes and things. I don't remember what was in them, but also, if you're escaping the police, you can come up here and drive along the railroad tracks. The only risk is that you meet the train. Now, I thought the train went both directions around the map, but really it only goes one direction. I believe, it only goes around this way, and it just continuously circles the map. So, there may be more than one train following each other, but they both go counterclockwise around them. No, clockwise around the map. So, otherwise, there are no dual tracks here, so they wouldn't be able to pass each other here. Yeah, there's only one set of tracks, so there can only be one direction that the trains are going. Because I wondered about that too. Was there... Oh, there's my cow sign I like so much over there. It says used cows for sale. Have added to your map. There's a tramway too, and I haven't had a chance to ride that yet either. So I'm going to get down there and get on the tramway. I'll make a video of that so you can see what it's like. I don't know if other people are interested in this kind of stuff, but I am. If you don't want to watch it, that's okay. But if you're interested, I hope this has been a fun thing to ride the train all the way around. Hopefully the guy doesn't shoot me when we get back to the power station. I don't think they care. We're coming close, so. Yep. Coming down along here, and then we just have to go past the gravel pit and go there. So when we went out, yeah, that we're just about to get to the point where, let's see, that's where the other train went that way. There, down below us, that's the other train track. Yep, so we went down that lower one on the way out. Now on the way back we're on the upper one. You don't really realize how all this relates until you take a ride on the railway. Pretty cool. Kind of have to position my camera just right. Okay, so we're coming up on the gravel pit and then it'll be the power station. There. A few nefarious deals going on there. Oh, now see, there's a third railroad track. I don't know what goes on that one. Oh, it's just a side thing. A siding. So probably the train doesn't ever go down there in the reality of the game. There's our power wind farm again. Almost back. And the train does, look at their horns up there on the front. And it does blare the horns as it comes up to intersections. Oh, there's a coyote. Did you see it? Running alongside. They've been startled again. I'll run along here. There they go. They're going lower this time. They do make that big noise. This is our stop here. This is the only place that I've found so far that the train actually stops. Alright, let's hop back off. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. A very pleasant ride. Don't mind if I do. And I'm going to call in my... I think I can call in my oppressor because it's up the road. Oh, no, we can't because I'm not on a road. I have to hop over there. Nope, and just do it before the train takes off again. There we go. I have to get up on the... Oh, hello. Bye-bye. See you next time. It's a swirl takes. It's usually 8 cars. Pretty fun, I think. Thanks for watching.